Guys, it's Lynn again with Littlefoot Nursery. I am here with reborn baby Maizie. She's the Maizie sculpt by Andrea Arcello. Her artist is Mara Silikova. And I'm here to discuss, and I've made videos about this before, but it's like the number one most frequently asked question I tend to get on my channel when I read my comments. And generally, I would say this kind of goes for regardless of which doll I'm showing, but it is, so I'm going to chat about that. And while I do this video, I'm going to change Miss Maizie into this really cute, like kind of cute romper. It's like an eyelet romper by Gymboree. It's a size 3 to 6 months. And so she's really kind of like my one baby who wears this. Anyway, so I'm going to change her into that because I didn't really do a separate Valentine's Day video, so I kind of felt like continuing with sort of like the pink and red kind of theme. So as you guys are listening to me, I don't know if you have any guesses as to what the most frequently asked question is, but basically it kind of, the gist of it is really like, oh, love that baby. Where can I buy it? Like, tell me the link where I can order this doll. And I think the question is usually from people who are maybe less familiar with the hobby or are just discovering reborns for the first time. And I think, a lot of people discover reborns through our YouTube channel. So all of us here in the reborn community play kind of a big role. Like we're all sort of ambassadors for the hobby, if you will. And, a lot of people are hearing about this for the first time. So I know it can be a little bit irritating to kind of get the same question over and over again. At least I feel irritated sometimes. I don't know if you guys do, but I think it's just really, coming from a place of like not understanding how this hobby works. So I thought I would just kind of make a video just to talk about that a little bit. And I guess my overarching response is generally, I didn't buy her through a website. That's, I kind of learned about her through a website, of course, because that's how we hear about things, whether that's, an eBay auction or things like that. I've acquired babies directly from the artist at times, and I've also acquired some of my dolls secondhand. So Maizie is definitely one example of a baby that came to me secondhand. I was not the original mommy for this doll. And her mommy, this lovely lady named Nicole, purchased her directly from the artist, I believe. And then she put an advertisement on Doll Fan that she was looking to sell this doll. So I bought her directly from Nicole. And yes, we worked out the transaction through Doll Fan, maybe a little bit through regular email to send pictures because it's a little bit hard to send pictures through the Doll Fan interface. Oh my gosh, this is so precious on her. Oh my gosh, look at that, guys. Sorry, I digress for a second here. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. So adorable. Oh. Oh my gosh, so cute. This baby is adorable. So yeah, so I guess I technically bought her from a website, but I think when people ask that question, they're kind of like thinking like, oh, like what's the Amazon link or something where I can order this doll that I see or this product, or where can I get that product? And these dolls are not mass produced, so artists generally they'll paint a blank kit. So there's Maizie sculpt, and then there's a whole bunch of kits sold, and then the artist will hand paint, root the hair. But these dolls end up being one of a kind. Like there's no two that are exactly the same. Even if the same artist tries to paint a kit the exact same way, it's not going to be 100% the same because they are not manufactured. So if it's like an Ashton Drake or a Paradise Galleries doll, those are manufactured dolls. And yes, you can just go to their website, find the doll you want to order and order it. But these dolls, the reborns and silicones, cannot just be sort of ordered through a website, at least not in the way that you guys are meaning that. So where you see one of my dolls and you want to order one exactly like it, you can't do that. So that's just something, I know that's like super obvious to most of us who've been in the hobby for a long time. But I think for newbies who are just genuinely discovering this for the first time, they don't know that. So they just think like, hey, for like any product that they discover, like, oh, cool. Like, wow, I really like that doll. Like, where can I get it? So that's just very natural. And those of us on YouTube, I think, answer that question quite a lot. So, in terms of websites where you can find, like, if you want to find a doll that's like ready to go, I do, reborns.com is a good place to look. And, artists will post dolls that they've completed and are not sold via custom order on there. And then you can just click the one that you want, buy it, and then the artist will ship it to you. So that is a place where you can find reborn dolls. Be very careful if you see like a genuine reborn doll is not going to be advertised on Amazon or AliExpress. Like those are definitely like manufactured dolls where they're trying to pass it off as a reborn doll. I would just be really, really careful about those. And yeah, so just be careful about those. And then eBay is another place, but you got to be a little bit careful there too. Just make sure you research the seller. I mean, I really only buy from listings that look, they're pretty professional, so you can tell it's like directly from the artist, and that they have a really good track record of feedback. That's super important. Facebook is an increasingly popular way to buy and sell, but again, you have to be careful. Like, so it's so crazy. So Noemi of Noe Art Dolls, she posted this thing saying like she and her husband are the only ones who are like part of her doll business. And so and I guess what had happened was somebody was pretending like they worked for Noemi and that they were trying to sell one of her dolls to somebody. And that is a complete scam. I mean, these people are like, so tricky. So they try to scam, people like you and I out of our hard-earned money. Um, and they have like nothing to do with the artists or the dolls. So they're just going to collect the money and run. Never pay via Facebook, always use PayPal. And just be careful, like know who you're dealing with. Jenny Lee had somebody complain about her site or something like that, and then she couldn't access her business account for like quite a few days, and it was a big mess that she had to untangle. I've had somebody in person like create a fake eBay account using my email address. And the reason I knew about it was because I was getting like notifications from eBay that I had like made all these bids. So they basically created a new eBay account using my email, and then it took me it was a mess trying to like unwind that, but it was awful. So thankfully I was able to just get that account shut down. But it was terrible. This is actually the same person who was like relentlessly harassing Jenny Lee at a certain point too. So and I knew exactly who it was, and I totally called her out on it, and she like, I don't know, she just like had nothing to say for herself. So anyway, she's blocked, and like it just, the nerve of some people just really, like, I just can't I can't believe it sometimes. So um anyway, guys, I know I'm sounding like super grumpy. I think I'm just like lacking sleep, but but yeah, I just wanted to chat a little bit about that topic. And I really feel for new collectors because there's so much information to learn. But I think if you the best thing to do is really to watch a lot of YouTube videos, get yourself educated, read Dolphin, join Dolphin as a member, post questions, interact with the community, get a Facebook account and join some of the doll Facebook groups. I mean, that's the best way to, kind of get to know the hobby. And just don't be too shocked when you're brand new. Everybody has, dealt with and seen so many scammers out there that sometimes it can be really hard to tell who's genuine and is just new and who's like a scammer. So I think people can sometimes be a little bit reserved when it comes to, people who are newer to the hobby. But if you make your own YouTube channel too, that also helps for us to get to know you a little bit too. So I think that all helps. I started my channel about 3 years ago. Gosh, it's so crazy that it's been No, 4 years ago. Wow, I think almost 4 years ago. That's amazing. So, yeah, I started my channel then, and before that, I had lurked on Dolphin. I'd like read a lot of Dolphin posts, and I watched a lot of YouTube videos, but I never commented and I never posted my own. But then when I got back into collecting in a big way, I don't know, I just got excited and I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to start a YouTube channel. I kind of want to like be a part of this community. So 4 years later, here we are. It's just so crazy. And I've made so many awesome friends along the way. But, and thank you guys all for being here. And some of you guys have been watching my channel for a really long time. And I know that I've gotten busier and busier as life kind of goes on. And I've, been posting less frequently. I used to post every day and then I did every other day. And now it's like every third day. So, but this is a good sort of cadence for me that I feel like I can maintain. But I really appreciate all of you guys who have just been here for so long and have been so supportive. But yeah, I do think just being part of the community makes it easier when you're purchasing. So anyway, I feel like I've kind of gone off on like 10 tangents, but I hope this was a helpful video for some of you. And for those of you guys who are veterans, thank you for just, being here and at least getting a chance to look at beautiful Miss Maisie. And we will see you guys on the next video. And I hope you guys have a fabulous day. And once you're eligible, go get vaccinated. I really, it's so worth it. Like, I know people are hesitant about it, but you know what? Like myself, my husband, my mom, we all did it and no side effects, really very minimal side effects, just a little bit of fatigue and that's it. I do think the second dose, there will be more side effects. I heard it can be some flu-like symptoms for maybe a day or two. But man, you guys, it is so much better than catching COVID. I have two coworkers who have it right now, and it's been like over a week, and it's just a slog, and it's miserable. So you don't want that. And then you read all these stories of people, ending up in the hospital and in the ICU and fighting for their lives, and some people not making it. It's really, really disheartening. So anyway, stay safe and take good care, and we will see you guys on the next video. Bye.